Football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gators will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UTSA's offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off at defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
To the air on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Back open in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
The hardest thing to do in football is want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Lost a throw on first down. Gets it out fast. They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
Throws toward the end zone. Got it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Roadrunners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Snapped it in the shotgun. Starting to feel a little pressure. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? That's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, UTSA.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And they're able to make the tackle.
How about that? You get the ball first, the opening drive, and you take the ball right down the field. You said, forget extra points. I'm going to go for 2. So the only thing so far that's gone wrong for you is you failed.
On the run from inside his own 5. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. So Florida's offense will go to work for the first time today. He'll do it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
Shoots it to the left. There he goes.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Looking downfield on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, a receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Makes to catch. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He caught it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. A strike downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. On the move, he fires. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. First down for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Delivers the stiff arm. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his tight end. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to run for it. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Roadrunners started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4 at 2nd and 14. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
Finds his big tight end. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure.
Well, the quarterback had the matchup he wanted. His big tight end with that wingspan working against that defender in the end zone. Man, that QB will take that matchup all day.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Makes the grab. It's Moncrief. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. And the Gators will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Catch in the middle, it's Reese. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. He'll take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. The throw. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down.
I know as a quarterback, he's your best receiver. He's one of the best in the country, but it's going to be hard to get completions thrown his way on 3rd down into double coverage. On that one, you got to let your eyes take you somewhere else because someone else was probably open.
He'll pull it down. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. And the Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Reese. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here's a heat. It's complete to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got him. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Roadrunners have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Wants to throw again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got his man on the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA!
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3's coming soon.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll field the punt. He gets a block. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Great place to start for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Setting up the screen. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. Man, they have been great on 4th down. A perfect 3 for 3. They'll try it again here. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll set up to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Just about 30 seconds to go, and you want to score, but the last thing you need to do is give up a cheapie. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip, trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Time to take a shot. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing...
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half.
Touchdown Gators! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
28, Florida, 10.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll go back to work on offense. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires left. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Roadrunners want to move quickly.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Quick release on the RPO. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, how about if you're the defense right now? You've been on the field. You've given up a lot of yards on this drive. But if they go for this here on 4th down and you come up with one more stop, that is a huge play, and that's got to give you some confidence.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Gets the back moving. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Roadrunners line it up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Defense was not fooled for a second, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, looking for a man. Scrambling away. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the ground game. Tough, hard-nosed run. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Spits it out to the back. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Just keep slinging it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Under fire! They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Gators line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. He'll take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. He spins that thing down the middle. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Reese. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Roadrunners! And the punishment has been extended. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score.
Florida, 10.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got...
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. These DBs going to give a little cushion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get in the 4th quarter and just call his name. This offense, man, he is a big play, dynamic weapon. They got to continue to get him the ball more because he can make enormous plays for your offense.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Under fire. Touchdown, Florida. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Number 7 with the catch in the end zone.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's long. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And the Roadrunners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to him.
40. Florida 17.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, he makes the catch. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Gators moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's Moncrief. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Hold it. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands.
Here we go.
They want to throw it. He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He'll start this drive firing. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he dropped intercepted. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Throwing down the sideline, and it's a big play down the right side. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And the beatdown has ensued. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
Great job by the wide receiver. The windows are so small in this area of the field. You saw him fight through the defender to make that catch on the TD.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the big fella. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. New set of downs after the completion.
Charcoal! Charcoal! Charcoal!
They're going back to the ground. And that should wrap this one up. And that should wrap this one up tight.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field.
Turning it on. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The deficit is large. Hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the 1st down.
They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. And the Roadrunners are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the 1st down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down, using the quick game. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up.